welcome back. You are looking at Nursulton representing Uzbekistan. This is his 47th pro fight. He has experience. He's 2-0 in the UFC. He stopped both of those wins in the first round. There are some supporters sporting the Uzbekistan flag tonight here in St. Louis. But this is the moment that the local Jaoquin Buckley has been waiting for. Numansa makes the walk in his hometown. You never quite know what he's going to do next. That's an Uzbekistan flag that he puts across his shoulders. Jaoquin Buckley, to me, is not the guy that's going to be intimidated by the moment. Fighting at home is not always the easiest thing to do, but for some fighters, and I believe Buckley to be one of them, it gives them energy. The energy builds. It is a bottomless pool that he will draw from tonight with the support of his home crowd and the moment he's been chasing since this fight card was announced.
100%. The bigger the spotlight, the brighter that Jaoquin Buckley shines. He absorbs that energy and he uses it. If I could have a teaspoon of the confidence of Jaoquin Buckley, I mean, last time out, he's at a pool party, hours before turning in a lights-out performance against a very dangerous Vicente Luque. Rocks up to the UFC 300 press conference, calls his shot, gets his shot, finds out he's taking on a very scary Uzbeki fighter. But all week long, he has been cool as a cucumber, cool as the other side of the pillow. It's like he knows something that we don't, Michael.
Well, he's been soaking up the moment. And this is his moment. He wanted to be here fighting on this card. And I'm telling you right now, he's a special talent. And he's really starting to come into his own right now. You see the physique, he's so explosive. Knockout power, ever-evolving skill set. Co-main event time.
He has yet to be beat inside the octagon since dropping to the welterweight division. First welterweight trip to the octagon for Nursulton Ruzaboyev, who's the tallest active welterweight when he makes the start tonight, 7 inches taller than St. Louis's Jaoquin Buckley. The reach is the same at 76 inches apiece, and Buckley is a small betting favorite. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 34 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, 2 no contests. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Nursulton Ruzaboyev! And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri! Jaoquin Buckley! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
The veteran Keith Peterson's final assignment in the octagon tonight comes in our co-main event. Brooklyn Ren helping to get us started. Jaoquin Buckley.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready?
His moment has arrived against Nursulton Ruzaboyev, who's in the black, Buckley in blue.
So Buckley said this week he thinks Ruzaboyev has bitten off more than he can chew. Said he padded his record on the way to the UFC. Said that he slowed hoping that he sees openings. Said that if you let Ruzaboyev, lead the dance, yeah, sure, he can be great. He said, but I'm going to go right at him. I'm going to pick my shots. I'm going to take him apart. There's one thing we know about Buckley. I mean, take one look at the guy. One of the most explosive athletes you're ever going to see. That incredible jumping, spinning knockout over Impa Kasanganay. But as we said on the wall, Ruzaboyev, he's special himself as well.
Look to land that counter right. Ruzaboyev sat down hard on that one. And that's what he's going to try to do as Buckley closes the range here. He's going to look to pick him off on the way in. I mean, the size difference between these two.
5'10" against 6'5". Buckley even said that he thinks Ruzaboyev is taller than 6'5" because his buddy's about 6'7". He said they were about the same size.
If I counted right, I think that's a 7-inch difference.
Yes.
There you go.
Pretty good at that.
Nursulton, 3 years full-time in Philadelphia with the team led by John Marquez. Says he loves training with Joe Pfeiffer, calls him the team captain. And he had a teammate that trained extensively with Sean Brady that got him to Philly.
Buckley, great movement side to side. But he gets it. In hard, exploded all the way through it. Now the long legs with somebody with a great guard can be a real issue. So he's gone to takedown, but he's got to be careful here.
And as we said, Ruzaboyev 20 submission wins to his credit. Even for a big guy, for a long guy, he is very dangerous off of his back. So Buckley needs to mind his P's and Q's here.
And his arms and neck.
That as well. All the joints, every single one.
Round one. As Buckley keeps his head down. Locks his hands behind the back of Ruzaboyev.
Yeah, he wants to get those arms free. Right now, the overhooks on Ruzaboyev, that's preventing him. But now they're out. Now he can go to work. Now he can start to elbow. Now he can look to finish the fight exactly like he did against. Who can? Wow, return fire from Ruzaboyev. Kills it. Listen to this crowd.
He ran through him like a Mack truck. That was insane.
He got cracked, he got wobbled, he went forward and got the takedown. Oh, that big shots. Watch the triangle.
Buckley is 5-0 in his UFC career when landing a takedown. He's landed 2 in the first 3+ minutes. Crowd's insane right now. Buckley's bandwagon has been growing coast to coast and probably worldwide. And certainly in the epicenter here in St. Louis.
The man is so charismatic, he just oozes star power. He lights up any room that he walks in at the fire means. He brought in a big ghetto blaster, or a boombox as they might call it now. Doing a little dance for us and stuff. But he backs it up, he backs up all that talk.
He's a show everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
60 seconds left in round one. We have yet to see Nursulton Ruzaboyev fight in the second round in the UFC.
Yeah, Ruzaboyev 2 first-round stoppages. Last time, Cedric Dumas, beautiful uppercuts. Finished it in his UFC debut, caught the kick, right hand, sat him down. So he's got power himself.
Ruzaboyev told us this week he wants to stay active in both divisions, wants to be a contender at welterweight, and said he'll turn it around and fight in New Jersey if they need him at middleweight. He's got his hands full right now after dealing with some pressure from Buckley.
So Buckley's doing the right thing, staying all the way out, away from that reach advantage that Ruzaboyev has until it's time to go. Then he's all the way in. And he's getting in with fast feet, but he ain't an uppercut there.
Buckley swinging big as he tried to get into range. Final seconds ticking away of round one. Round two coming up.
Only $5 one for junior time.
Breaking tournament showcasing Asia's top MMA talent. Set to return for season 3 from the UFC Shanghai Performance Institute. Opening rounds coming your way May 18th and 19th. That's next weekend. Available UFC Fight Pass.
The issue for Buckley that he's got to be careful of is when he goes in, that right hand is like a piston of Ruzaboyev, and it's powerful as well.
Right on cue.
And it was Buckley's corner's job to kind of calm him down and make sure he sticks to the game plan.
Yeah, they want him fighting behind the jab, and they called for Lindbergh.
So far, Ruzaboyev has not even come close to stopping these takedowns.
He's got a big strike zone at 6'5".
It's really something he's struggled with in the past. I mean, for as many submission wins as he has, the biggest weakness in his game has always been the wrestling. It's just the guys have to be super dangerous once they get on the ground with him. He's got a nasty Kimura, a wide variety of submissions that he can throw up.
And it was at a similar time, let's remember, not too long ago, Atlantic City, both men fought, but Buckley fought Vicente Luque, one of the highest ranked lightweights, welterweights, pardon me, in this kind of position. Took him down, got on top, and just pounded him out. And that's what his corner are calling for, massive power bombs when he gets on top. Because every time Ruzaboyev gets back to his feet, it's dangerous. As it is for Ruzaboyev as well. Swing and a miss.
In close of Buckley trying to land a left.
Buckley's doing a good job of putting his guard up, tucking his chin, hiding behind those big shoulders he has, and just getting in there and trying to land.
Yeah, he's been very disciplined. Hands tight, lots of head movement, bobbing and weaving, fast feet to get on the inside, power, blast, double legs.
And he's been all the way in or all the way out.
Yep.
To really avoid the big danger of Ruzaboyev. Under 3 to go in round 2. Buckley now 3 for 3 on takedowns as he swings big to the body. Oh, nearly eats a knee, but he answers it with a right hook.
And Buckley's willing to just throw back. When Ruzaboyev comes forward like that, his best form of defense is attack. He's got to watch those knees though. Ruzaboyev nearly caught him a couple of times. That right knee.
Ruzaboyev patient, not blitzing in, but fired a 1-2 there. Dean Thomas, the veteran coach, has a headset on. Dean, what do you notice?
I'd love to see Ruzaboyev do something other than the right hand and the right knee. I mean, because if you really want to let them things work, you got to put something else out there to set them up. And right now, it's so heavily focused on that right hand that he's not able to get the offense off because Buckley knows that's coming. He's got to offer some type of offense other than that so he can get that right hand off.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dean, because right now Ruzaboyev, all he's doing is standing there waiting for Buckley to explode in, and he's trying to catch him with the right hand or the right knee. As Dean said, he's got to do more. He's got to switch it up. He's got to be the aggressor, go forward, go on the attack, hunt down your opponent, and he's not doing that.
Nice right hand. Swings his way in, hands are locked again. Better defense this time from Ruzaboyev. Goes down anyway. Side control for Buckley.
Side control indeed.
Buckley doing a good job here, balancing his weight, really grinding his head into the head of Ruzaboyev.
Ruzaboyev gets the guard back.
Maybe the length of the legs, you know, really hard to hold down on a guy that can buck and start manipulating once you get up there. Some guys just feel more comfortable in top half, but you're right, it was definitely there for him.
Oh, good shots there.
Short time on the seconds.
He's fine. He's not even close.
This will see a third after this.
BK Aided with the meal.
Check out the new ESPN MMA show, Daniel Cormier, Chael Sonnen, good guy, bad guy. Watch on YouTube, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and listen wherever you get your podcast. You see Chael every Monday and Thursday. Do not miss it.
The corner of Jaoquin Buckley really want him going first and third. They said he's not going to throw anything unless you go. So Jaoquin Buckley's got to put some offense together, draw out the counter of Nursulton Ruzaboyev, and then counter the counter.
Yeah, but saying that, they're really happy with what he's doing.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely love it. They said, go out there and finish it this round. He said he's got nothing for you.
They feel like the takedown will be there for him.
Buckley told us in Atlantic City, he goes out there and he sticks to the game plan. He doesn't try to force it. We were wondering this week between us, would he try to take some risks? That was a usual do so. Sends him down to the mat again. Big shot, kicks. I don't know if he was a grounded opponent there, but Buckley still on the pressure.
Buckley's looking for a big knockout. Just wobbled in, he's hurting. You think Ruzaboyev is still wrong?
And it was the right and then the left following through, and another one that dropped him. The biggest moments of the fight have belonged to Buckley.
Well, by far, he's controlled the majority of the fight. The crowd knows it, the crowd loves it, and Buckley's having a great time.
And Ruzaboyev looked tired as he followed through on that one, but found a home for the body kicks.
Yeah, but they're stinging front snap kicks to the body. They'll take the air out of you. Slips. Slips the shot, puts him down in full control. Now he's got the mount.
Right in the mount for Buckley.
Arms under the armpits.
And now launching some right hands.
Buckley popping off here.
Ruzaboyev in survival mode with 3 minutes to go.
Big shots, and he's got real power.
Oh my goodness. He might do it here and now.
The window's closing on this one.
Mixing in elbows and now staying busy with ground and pound. Keith Peterson is looking close.
Well, Keith Peterson does not like to stop fights. We saw that earlier, but I'm telling you, this one's gone. Stick a fork in it, because a few more of these.
He had the left arm pinned for a moment, and now Ruzaboyev neutralizing with the hands lock, but for how long? And his head slammed into the canvas.
That's just pure aggression.
Postures up, does Buckley.
Just ragdolling him everywhere.
Oh boy, but sinks to his back.
Oh no!
And he thought of launching a triangle, and now Ruzaboyev still got a chance. Significant ground strikes, 56-1 in the final 2 minutes.
Well, that's the problem on the shorter legs. Triangles and things like that much harder to do. I mean, could you imagine if Ruzaboyev somehow got the finish?
I mean, that's why I said, oh no, not that I'm cheering for one fighter, but I mean, it was a lapse in judgment for him to roll for that triangle, and now.
But Ruzaboyev knows he has to get a finish. Buckley's up, and he's on top.
Back inside, back in the driver's seat. Looks up at the clock.
Everybody is on their feet.
And Buckley has 0 career submissions to this point.
Little forearms.
Perhaps best to keep that right hand busy.
Digging away, cracking away. Ruzaboyev just taking them.
Keith Peterson given a long leash tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't stop the
Barshoff and Hooper
Exactly, the Hooper fight.
went pretty deep considering the dominance. Buckley's got 40 seconds if he wants to polish off another stoppage inside the distance.
They're heavy blows. Vicious ground and pound. This one I love to see.
Goodness. Axe kick. At desperation, I don't know what Ruzaboyev is thinking there. Buckley looks unfazed, but right.
We're gonna put him back down. Let's go. Let's stand up. All right.
Buckley also to keep the position.
Down.
You want to get in fairness, Rusaboyev never connected to the head, but I don't think he liked the tomahawk on the spine, especially.
Well, that's a risky move, though. Rusaboyev has 20 seconds. He's a dangerous man, and he knows he needs to finish this fight. Maybe Buckley feels his best chance of getting an explosive knockout is on the feet. 10 seconds. Buckley's still walking him down.
What a way to shine at home. Jaoquin Buckley. His mantra has been take the throne. He just might climb higher than many people thought. Jaoquin Buckley and Rusaboyev go the distance. The official decision is next.
Keep your spring going with the Home Depot.
Catch all the action live and exclusively on ESPN Plus at 7 Eastern. That is next Saturday night. Now for our official decision. Well, we'll get that in just a moment. But Bruce has the scorecards in hand. Now for our official decision, brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 29-27 for the winner by unanimous decision,
I'm here with new man, sir, Jaoquin Buckley. Incredible moment here tonight. You called for this.